I felt like I was going to fail. Like it was just assured that I was going to fail. And with kind of like the support of my teacher and my parents and everything, we just kind of took the leap.
Like I could be like everyone else, or I could, be different. And I decided it would be worth a shot to be different.
For all of us, I think it was branching out into like a new community with people from all over the place.
I knew that the environment that GSMST had would allow me to expound on some of the talents that I've acquired, and I knew GSMST would be able to be a more friendly environment than a normal high school.
Honestly, the laptop? I don't know. Something new, something where I could like recreate, the Brittany that I was in middle school.
I guess I originally decided to come to GSMST just because I knew that they would challenge us. I wanted people to want to be at school and want to be in the classes that they're taking.
And I knew that I was into sciences, but I wasn't sure until I got here.
You know that all of you guys are going to succeed, and you'll see them at the top.
It was a harder curriculum, and it was harder to keep up with.
And to be able to learn about the things that I thought were interesting and be able to be in an environment where other students would push me to do better. I was able to go work in microbiology labs at Emory in the CDC and able to gain professional lab experience, see what it's like to be a microbiologist.
After my junior year, I was at the Summer Scholars Winship Cancer Program, and I was able to basically dive headfirst into oncology research in some way. That has changed pretty much everything.
Every time I passed medieval times, I remember that day that we just spent all at medieval times, and we weren't just like audience, we were in the actual field, and that's what made it different.
Along with the integration of math and our science with our trebuchets, with our just, different activities that were going on, we had an integration of culture.
I think Dr. Matthews was telling me once that he wanted me to come speak to the Department of Defense. The fact is GSMST has reached international recognition, and that allows us to open up new doors.
Skidaway was definitely one of the most, exciting experiences that I had. It was just a lot of fun getting to go somewhere that no one else usually goes, and something that I couldn't experience at another high school.
Just using all these different things to make every day different.
If you had a question of any sort, you had that relationship with that teacher or with even a peer that you could go ask that teacher for, and it was just great because you have that strong relationship.
They would say things in class that let the students know that although there's that boundary of respect between a student and a teacher, the teachers don't see us as students. They see us as an equal, but there's always that respect between a student and a teacher.
Teachers that I've had have allowed me to learn more about what I enjoy by interactive things rather than just lecturing about it.
I mean, I knew there was going to be more of a student-to-teacher connection, 200 kids to a teacher, and we have 20 kids to a teacher.
So everyone here basically has contributed to the culture at GSMST.
Not only do you learn from your classes, but you also learn from your peers, and that in a way, it's an immersion experience.
It's kind of just like this environment where, everyone knows what's expected of them.
And I think that the smallness of our school and the amount of people here really affects how we are able to communicate with each other and be friends.
95 seniors. So that's the biggest part. That I know in normal high schools you don't know everyone in your class, but being senior, being with the same people for 4 years.
Everything from medieval times to our international nights to every different thing. I always say that that's one of my favorite parts of GSMST. I feel really proud of our grade. We've managed to stick together as 95 kids.
That kind of family environment is something that I wouldn't get anywhere else. I've always been a firm believer that art and music is as integral to a science career as the science is.
You can use science to make art, and you can use art to make science, and it's just a really beautiful relationship. You have the different technology that's available to you to make the art, but you're also coming at it with a scientific mind.
I'm really glad that I started that pursuit of art here, because that's also a really great balance, because we've got our really intense math classes, our really intense science classes, but with my art class, that's my chill time. That's when I can slow down, unwind a bit. Miss Prince always has music on in the art room, it's again, it's a perfect sense of balance.
I wouldn't have been able to survive GSMST without art. I don't even know what it's called anymore. What's that thing called with the little arm? The trebuchet.
It was, I don't know what we were gonna do in the beginning. We like looked up a lot of stuff on Google, and when we were done, we were like, wow, this is gonna be really cool. And then we got there and it launched like 2 feet.
But now I wish that I could like go back to that time because I feel like I could do my trebuchet better.
First notes, because that was honestly a pain. But at the end, it was worth it.
We can all say that if it wasn't for those notes, maybe we wouldn't have gotten the grades we got. And personally for me, without those notes, I would have not been where I am. Like with just note-taking skills.
Then there's like the rocket thing. We were just basically guessing and checking and hoping for the best and putting it on the little stand and lighting it on fire and hoping that it wouldn't hit anyone.
Sieve charts too, I think that's the worst. Because they were massive and like, I don't even know.
Absolutely.
I feel really, really attached to this place.
It sucks because we're like a family now.
As much as I love this school, I don't know if I would do it again.
Ask me that question again in 8 years and I'll tell you. I'll tell you at the end of undergrad.
It's kind of like, I kind of want time to stop here for a bit because this is perfect.
Because we've been with each other for 4 years. People go to their old high schools, but we stay here and we go through everything together.
It's honestly been 4 of the best years of my life. I've made more friendships here than I ever have before.
Everything that we've done is a part of us. Every day up to today has been a part of me and it's made me who I am. I love this school, I love the people who are here. I've met so many good friends, done so many cool things, been able to experience these great memories with all these people, and I wouldn't trade those for anything else in the world.